Good morning, welcome to 7 News. Melbourne underworld matriarch Judy Moran is about to front court over the daylight murder of her brother-in-law Des. But as the widow spent the night behind bars, the home she shared with her co-accused was being set on fire. Police are now guarding what's left of the property.
Judy Moran's house gutted by a fire deliberately lit while she spent the night behind bars.
Twice, boom, boom. I thought there was a bomb in my house or something like that. Then I smelled like smoke.
We've always known it's her house, but after this has happened, we thought it was all over, but clearly it's not. So it's terrible, scary, so scary.
Just hours earlier, this Ascot Val home was raided by police, who seized 3 pistols, 2 number plates, clothing and a wig, which they allege was worn by the gunman who killed her brother-in-law. Monday's hit carried out a threat first attempted in March, leaving Judy Moran apparently scared.
I'm really frightened, and I dare say that Des would be too. No, it's horrible.
She faced court last night, charged with being an accessory to his murder. The court heard she was followed by police, driving the alleged getaway car, wearing white knitted gloves and dumping it at Brunswick. Witnesses to Des Moran's shooting had noted the number plate and noted Judy Moran.
She was screaming, "Oh, Desi, 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 Desi."
Judy Moran wasn't talking last night, except to say no when asked if she wanted bail. Suzanne Kane, seen here greeting the slain Lewis Moran, also didn't apply for bail. Detective Sergeant Stuart Bateson told the out-of-sessions hearing phone taps caught the pair telling accused gunman Jeffrey Amor they had hidden or disposed of items used in the murder of Des Moran. A 4th suspect was last night released without charge. Judy Moran's no stranger to the Melbourne Custody Centre, but this time she hid from the cameras. Jessica Van Der Ven, 7 News.
And Peter Morris joins me now from the Melbourne Magistrates Court. Peter, good morning. What charges are Judy Moran and her co-accused about to face?
Well, she's facing an accessory after the fact in relation to the murder of Des Moran, her brother-in-law, and also Suzanne Kane, who's Jason Moran's wife's sister, is charged as co-accused on the same charge as being an accessory. A third person, Jeff Amor, 43 years of age, we believe is being held down at the Warrnambool police station at the moment. He's due to be transported here this afternoon for a court appearance tomorrow at this court, where he'll be charged with 1 count of murder. We've just heard, Anne, that proceedings have been postponed. They've been adjourned for the moment, and both parties, both women, will be applying for bail after 2 o'clock this afternoon. So that's what's happening here at the court at the moment, but just an extraordinary turn of events as we've heard.
Yes, is there any word on who might be responsible for the fire at Judy Moran's home?
Well, not as yet, Anne. It's something that the arson squad are looking at, but it's obviously, you know, again, a quite bizarre set of circumstances where I guess investigators are trying to determine whether somebody broke into the house or whether something was thrown into the house, like a Molotov cocktail, for instance, and set alight. But there are all sorts of theories being thrown around at the moment. Here's some of what the arson squad had to say to us earlier.
Well, it's a fairly concealed front yard. It's fair to say that somebody might have been up in the front yard and may have thrown something through, but as yet we're still yet to determine that.
And Peter, what have senior police had to say?
Well, I think everybody in the town is a little bit surprised with the whole turn of events that have been going on in this city since Monday. I guess there were great fears that there was going to be a reignition of things that we've seen in this town since 1997, well-documented things relating to the underworld. Simon Overland, our Chief Commissioner, was on Melbourne Radio this morning. Here's some of what he had to say.
Any sort of murder is of concern in the circumstances in which this one was committed. It's of particular concern. But I think the key message for the community is I don't believe we're going back into the gangland wars.
All right, Peter, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for the update. Peter Morris joining us from Melbourne.